Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Tuesdays with Tim Camp. The Eastern Oregon football team came away with its biggest win of the season, defeating number 7 Southern Oregon 27-17 on the road this past week. And Coach, what is getting this win against a great team in SOU and a big, rival mean for you and the team?
Well, I think it means everything. It means that we're on track, and that's the one thing that we keep talking about is just staying on track. And the way that the kids traveled, we had a chance to go to Oregon State and practice. They were on point there. We get to the hotel, Ashland Hills. What a great place that is. And then we have our meetings that night, and then everything's flowing smoothly. They're learning how to travel, and again, it's them being together, it's them believing in each other, and then going out and executing the game plan. I mean, everything wasn't perfect. I mean, Southern Oregon did a really good job, but at the same time, offense, defense, and then in the special forces game, I thought we came together, took a step closer. We're not complete yet, and I don't know if we'll ever be, but at the same time, we're taking the steps in that direction.
Well, the defense was electric all game, forcing 3 turnovers with 4 sacks while giving up just 1 touchdown on the defensive side of the ball. Did you think that the defense was the key to winning this game?
Well, I knew going into it we had to stop the run. They had 252 yards against us the first time up here, and I think that was them having a new quarterback, and we hadn't really seen him yet in the Frontier Conference. He's a very good athlete. We made some adjustments there, and our defensive line did a really, really good job all day, pressuring him and getting contact on him, and we're a pressure team, So at the end of the day, I knew that we had to stop the run, and I thought our guys did a really good job being able to do that. And they start throwing the ball, and once you get down a certain amount, it kind of gets you out of what your game plan is, and I thought our guys did a really good job that way.
Coach, can you talk about the offensive line and their performance against, one of the toughest defenses in Southern Oregon and be able to hold up in front of quarterback Kai Quinn and get, a good push on the run game?
Well, I think they're getting better. I think where we started at was they were good, but I think at the end of the day, they're starting to play well together, and I think that's the biggest thing as an offensive line group. And the only thing I can hang my hat on is that they believe in each other, and they take great pride of being left in the dark. They don't know. They're just doing their job, and I think that's the life of an offensive lineman. I think they're really adapting to that. And hey, just go do your job. I mean, that's all. That's at the end of the day, all I want them to do is give me their best. And so far for the first part of the season and midway point, they've done exactly that. And a lot of people don't notice the things that they've gotten better at. They notice the sacks, they notice, but at the same time, we went almost 3 games without giving up a sack, and we're throwing the ball all over the yard. So again, they're gonna continue to get pressure. They're going to continue to get pushed. But at the end of the day, I want them to gel as a unit. And so far to this point, they've done exactly that. But there's a lot being asked of these guys, and they need to step their game up.
Well, you're 6 games now into the Frontier Conference season, and it really doesn't get any easier from here with 4 teams in the top 25 and another one receiving votes. How do you guys use that each week as motivation, knowing that you play in one of the top conferences and you have to be on top of your game?
Well, I think we've learned that over the course of time, and again, it doesn't matter who you play in the Frontier Conference. They're very well coached. They have great athletes, and again, you're right. It doesn't get any easier, but at the same time, that gives you something to play for. And as you approach these games during the course of the week, it's got to be, we got to get things fixed. We got to get things corrected, but at the same time, we got to enjoy the process, and the process is that getting better and making sure that we're making progress. And over the last, 3 weeks, I felt that offensively, defensively, and in the special forces game, I thought we've made that progress. But you can't stop and you can't look back and go, hey, this is where we were and this is we've arrived, because we're so far away from arriving right now that, it just means that we got more work to do. I can't promise these kids a lot, but the opportunity to come out and work all week and an opportunity to play a game on Saturday.
Well, you have Montana Tech this week, who is receiving votes in the NAIA Top-25 Poll, and it's going to be homecoming this Saturday. Coach, does homecoming atmosphere bring a little extra energy for you guys, and what do you think are going to be the keys to the game this week against Montana Tech?
Well, Yeah, that's a good question. We're so excited that the alumni are coming back. I've been getting texts all for the last 2 weeks saying, hey, we're going to be back on campus. Can't wait. You know, you got the turf, you got the new track, you got Eastern Oregon football, you got volleyball, you got soccer. You got a lot of things going on this campus. And then for everybody to be able to come back, it truly shows the pride of Eastern Oregon University, and that we want to put our best foot forward, and we want to give the people who've laid the foundation for myself and for these players an opportunity to come and see how much we have progressed, and so they can walk out of here feeling really, really good about, hey, that's a really good Mountaineer football program. They carry themselves the right way. They're doing it the right way. They're playing football the right way. And at the end of the day, the score, if we do what we're supposed to do, the score will take care of itself. You know. But again, these guys and these people coming back to this campus is a great sense of pride, and we want to make sure again that we put on a great performance for them, and that we play football the correct way.
Well, Coach, I'm sure that you guys will, and you've got a big one against Montana Tech, another huge game in the Frontier Conference, and we're very excited for that one for homecoming this Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. We're looking forward to that game, and Coach, good luck once again.
I can't wait, and go Mountain.